Hey there, I'm Steph. Just wanted to sit down and make this video because it's been a long time coming, I think. I've always been someone who has just not wanted or thought of myself to do anything quite like this. And that's just because it's just so far out of the comfort zone that it's quite hard to sort of visualize or come to terms with the reason why you would want to make a video like this. Even now, just seeing myself on my phone viewfinder here, my screen reflecting back at me, it's quite surreal. Because when you're in a sort of endless sort of content spiral of just consuming media non-stop, you almost kind of start to disembody from everything else that you see, and you don't see yourself as existing within the same world as all the content that you're consuming. And it's pretty damn easy to forget that you actually exist in the same world. So yeah, just trying to focus on eye contact with myself and just focus on the words I want to say. Nothing too particular, just really as a means of getting out there and just getting the words out there and just being conscious of how you're feeling and how you wanna be, both with yourself and with people around you. And yeah, I feel good. I feel good today. I think it's partly because I've been on an abstinence streak lately. No pornography, masturbation, not binge eating. These are all things that do actually make me feel pretty damn better in the long run. But it's obviously quite tricky to uphold because you're fighting against time. You're fighting against time and you're fighting against your moods, which are really just one of the most turbulent things in the world, or at least for myself. I don't know how I'm going to feel one day to another, abstaining from pornography and, well, to a lesser extent, fast food, junk food. Pornography is the main one. Abstaining from that will keep my mind feeling so much more focused and just all the better for it. And it's a rough one because I feel like the trickiest thing to do in this world is to do something for the sake of not having a reward. That straight, unabashed lack of instant gratification. And I feel like that's very much where our world has taken so many people. You can't go a few moments without just wanting to indulge in something. I know I do. It's like any moment where I'm sitting, doing nothing, or working. Working's probably actually not such a big deal, to be honest. You're focusing on your work and you know you're trying to do a good job. So it's actually not that bad. But even if you're just sitting there, just doing nothing, just with your own thoughts, that's weirdly tricky for some reason. It's almost like you need to put a label on it. Like you have to say, oh, I'm meditating, or I'm being mindful. Obviously, not to undermine it with labels like that, because they're all quite beneficial in their own way. But just the act of sitting and thinking for yourself, to yourself, is weirdly quite difficult. Especially when on the other side of things, you're trying to just be. You're just trying to enjoy yourself, watch content, get good feelings, get that dopamine rush wherever you can, and you don't really want to think about anything else. But there wouldn't be all these people posting so many videos online if there wasn't an issue, and there is a big issue. And so I'm just trying to put my own little words out there on the issue. And, well, to try not to waffle on too much, I say it's such a big topic that I almost want to dedicate my life to just the ongoing conversation between really everyone, myself and everyone that is struggling with this exact thing. Because the alternative is just basically an endless abyss of nothingness. Like there isn't any long-term gain to be had in sitting down and just superficially enjoying yourself. You're just gonna end up feeling empty. Time will have passed and you won't really have anything to show for it. And that wouldn't be such a problem if we didn't feel bad about it, looking back in hindsight. I thought to myself earlier today that it feels like generally, if you think about the future, we're usually quite optimistic and we think, yeah, I'm going to be able to get so much more reading done or work out way more. And you might. You very well could. But, who knows? Depends how disciplined you are. But generally, at least for myself, I feel like if I'm looking back through my past, it would just be kind of thinking of, it would just be an evaluation of all the negative things accumulated over time. It's been 10 years and I'm still doing this, or I'm still doing that. And then it'll leave you feeling like shit. So that's exactly what we want to fight against, and do something different. I've never done anything like this before. I'm usually quite a pretty damn private, introverted person. And so yeah, just doing anything you can to get yourself out of your comfort zone, just something different, even if it's a bit cringe and you might look back and regret on it. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. But I'd like to post again and just keep this weird train of whatever it is going. Don't know how I'll feel in the future, but at least I'm glad I did this. Take care.